it's Josh here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome finally back to another Happening Point episode. It has been a while since we've been in this park, and that's because I haven't really wanted to work on it much, but today I'm finally feeling like working on it again, and we're finally going to be making a little bit of progress in the park once again. So first of all, we're going to be doing some major reworks to BLAIR right here. Now what I'm thinking is that obviously we're going to keep all this here because I don't want to ruin anything that Oni's done. It's really good. And what we're going to do instead is, instead of having it go around this corner and go into this station, to allow me to have a bit more space, what I'm going to do instead is have this turn around this way, remove all this block break shelter and stuff like that, and I'm going to have it turn this way, and the station is going to now be here. So that's what I'm thinking, and I'm obviously thinking a complete retheme of the station. Right now this station is, well, a little bit basic because I built it a very long time ago, and it kind of just looks like the rest of this area. I mean, if you look from above, it doesn't even look like it's the station for this ride. So we're going to be doing a complete redo of the ride, similar to 13's station at Alton Towers, if you know 13, which obviously this ride is very heavily inspired by. If you haven't worked that out by now, well, you know. But I think that should be interesting, and it's a big thing for us to change right here. Now, I'm not gonna lie, guys, this is gonna be very, very stressful right here because this ride is very old, and I don't want to mess anything up. I mean, this station has been here for ages. It actually has full-on, like, audio and stuff in right here, where it actually has, like, audios for when you're getting, when you're unboarding and boarding and that sort of crap. But we're going to be removing that for today because, well, you know, we're going to be making some major changes. And speaking of, guys, it is time to get rid of this building right here. We have this building which is for our storage shed, but we're not going to be using that anymore. And bada bing, bada boom, there goes the entire building. Now, that's the one that I was not really worrying about, but the one that I am worrying about is this station. Not only because I feel like I might anger some people by just deleting this station, especially because we've got a lovely Oni head in the side of it, but also because, like I said, this station's been here a while, and it kind of has a lot of memories of stuff right here. But nevertheless, it's going to have to go because we're not going to be using this anymore. But of course we will actually have the coaster coming through here, which will have a nice viewing platform going along like that. Bloody hell, my voice just cracked then, didn't it? We're just going to ignore that, guys. We're just going to ignore that. It never happened, okay? But anyway, I can't bear to delete the station yet. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to delete this little break run shelter thing here. It was always a bit weird, to be honest. Don't know why it was here, but it was my way of going, look, they could definitely store 2 coasters during the winter and stuff. Yeah. We don't need a storage shed, even though we, well, ended up building a storage shed. So yeah, basically this building was a bit pointless and it does not need to be here anymore. So we're just gonna go bada bing, bada boom, bye bye. And there we go, guys. I think we can all just, you know, take a moment and say F that shit building that shouldn't have been there anyway. And there we go, guys. What a sad moment it is. I don't know how I'll move on from this, honestly. Anyways, right now, I've got a really terrible plan on a second program right here, which you can't see because, honestly, if you saw this, you'd probably, you know, unsubscribe from my channel just immediately. It's that bad of a drawing, but I do have an idea. I am a man with a plan, just not a very solid or good plan, really, not gonna lie. But the first thing we're going to do right here is I want to raise up this entire block breaks, and I'm probably gonna ruin this, and you guys are probably gonna ruin me for doing this, but we're going to do it because I need to. So I feel like people are going to be angry at me if I use auto finish. So I think what we're going to do right here is we're just going to do a bit of a rotati right there. And we're just going to move this along like so, just so we get that little bit of heart lining in. And then we're just going to, oh wait, yeah, crap, I forgot that's just how that works. I don't know if that's nice. I don't know if you could describe that connection as nicely. I think you could describe it as may give you a headache. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna retry this. I'll be back in a second. Okay, there we go. I would say that is marginally better right there. If you're actually any part interested in coasters, you're probably screaming at your screen right now, but don't worry. Don't worry, it'll be fine. I swear, guys, I swear. It's probably not going to be fine, is it? I mean, let's be honest, I might just have to get someone else to fix that for me. No, I'm too good at coasters. Why would I need that? Silly me. But anyway, let's see here. We've got 4 block breaks right here. We really need this to be about 7 long right here, which means that this is going to be a little bit chunky right here. I'm not going to lie. Well, what we're going to do here now, I don't actually know. So, of course, we've actually raised all this up right here because this entire area is going to be raised up in terms of elevation just in general. Around this area, I'm going to be raising this all up because then we need to have our drop and stuff over here, but I don't actually know how I'm going to lay out this station or basically anything right here. I've referred back to my terrible plan, and what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to do some big turns here and then maybe a chicane just for fun because I feel like a chicane would be fun, but at the same time that would take up a bunch of space right here. But I think a chicane would be fun, and I mean, if I think it'd be fun, it's gonna be fun. Let's be honest, guys, I'm putting a chicane, not 2 of them. That would be insane. Anyway, in terms of our station right here, we're gonna have this go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, as you may have predicted from our block breaks right there, which puts us in this position right here. Although I would have preferred to line that up, but of course I had to put a chicane in, okay? I mean, I do love a chicane. How could I not have done that? But that does now mean that we're about to get to the very painful part, which is me trying to build turns. I know. Well, I mean, to start off with, we need to actually have a bit of a drop right here. There's a bit of heart lining. See, guys, I know so much about coasters, I swear. And then we... Speaking of knowing coasters, we're going to put it on snap rotate. Okay, a little update right here, guys. I don't know quite how I've done this, but I've made a never-ending seesaw. It's been stuck like this for the last, like, couple minutes. And I've never seen anything like this before. It's just constantly rocking backwards and forwards. I mean, to be honest, I prefer this over an actual working coaster. And just so you know, this is what I've basically gone for right here. Nothing too crazy. And I'm gonna have to admit this, guys. I did actually use the basic editor for this because, as one beautiful man once said, sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit. And this is one of those times where it is maybe shit. Well, I mean, every single time I build coasters is shit, but especially this time, I wasn't really doing a very good job. And honestly, it's not that fast here, so I thought, hey, might as well just do some big, wide, unbanked corners. It's not like it's going 1,000 miles per hour. It's not like it's going to kill you, is it? So try more, basically. And there we go, people. That took far too long, and I do not want to tell you how long that took because it's quite embarrassing, to be honest. But we've got something which works pretty well, to be honest. I'm quite happy with it. It's not the most crazy thing ever, and to be honest, it's not the most realistic or smooth thing ever, and it would have definitely been better if it wasn't done by me. But sadly, it is me, and you are watching the Kosii channel, not the 𝗦𝗵𝗃𝗍𝗫 channel. So, you know, can you really complain? You clicked on this video. I think it'd just be a lot better here if it was unbanked. So I'm going to do exactly that now, and that's going to be done in 3, 2, 1. Wow, would you look at that? With the magic of video editing, it is all done. Crazy. So now we've made an absolute mess of this area, it is actually finally time to get rid of this station. I know it's a sad sight, and honestly, I'm gonna miss it. Here comes the sad music, guys. It's time to actually delete this. I mean, I don't know why I'm trying to act like it's sad. You can see I've literally already ripped halfway through the middle of it, but guys, just pretend that I'm really sad right now because I'm so truly, terribly, so sad. How will I live? It's a good question, honestly. How will I live? Anyway, let's just delete this entire thing real, you know, just a little bit. Just gonna delete this real quickly here, guys. Remember, guys, that I am so sad. To be fair, this is actually taking a very long time because this building was way more detailed than I think. I mean, if you look at it, look at the amount of fucking beams there are in this damn thing. I mean, I'm literally going to be here for about 5 years before I can actually get this damn building deleted. I might actually make this little bunny hill a little lower and bring this down a bit more and up on that chain a little bit more. But anyway, guys, I've got 10 more minutes of deleting to go here, so I'll see you all soon, hopefully. Okay, I'm not sure soon was quite the right words because that took far longer than it really should have. But we have now cleared out all the area, and it means that we now actually have just basically a blank canvas to do whatever we want with. And I'm quite excited about that, to be honest. I'm quite excited. Now, in terms of the rest of the scenery around here, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to have it like an actual trench, like I was kind of saying before. So I'm going to have some walls which kind of hug to the coaster right here because I think that makes sense right here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to place down a wall like so. That actually looks really good. And of course, we can actually have this go all the way around here. You can see it's not perfect, actually, because you can see it actually comes out. But that means that we've got a bit of room for error right here. So, for example, right here, this doesn't quite perfectly line up, but now it's going to go around like that, and that should work quite well. This part's going to be painful because I need to bring it down for each one. I mean, I could just do the circle again, but I deleted the midpoint like an idiot, and I can't be asked to find it again, so I'm now stuck with this pain because, well, this is what happens when you're an idiot, guys. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a nice wall going all the way around the edge. I feel like they'd use brick here, but now I guess it's time to actually try and get this little waterfall done here. Wow. Oh, well, crap, I don't actually know. I mean, the thing is that when I actually tried to delete a tree, it said something about the tree being submerged in water. So I think possibly the creator of 𝗦𝗵𝘂𝗽𝗀𝗀𝗃 has sadly patched that. I don't know what I'm going to do, but can I complain? No. But why did they remove it? I don't know. It's just a lot of things, a lot of questions right now, honestly, guys. A lot of questions. But anyway, guys, we need to get all this area done right here. So I reckon we actually do a bit of a time lapse here. So without further ado, cue the time lapse. It is the next day and I am absolutely ready to start building this right here. I've been thinking all throughout the last day or so about what I'm actually going to be doing next here in this area with the gift shop and the station, and if I'm going to be completely honest, I still don't have much of a clue. I mean, this is going to be a massive building right here. I'm just not sure how they're going to actually carry out here. But hey, we're not going to get anywhere if I don't start building, so let's crack on with it. So first of all, I'm going to move around our stuff. We're going to chuck the exit right there and our entrance right here, because the entrance is actually going to be on this side, the exit will be on this side, and because of that, we might as well get our floors in right here, which this side is obviously going to be slightly bigger because we want to actually have the room right here for our air gates or whatever the hell they're called. So I'm just gonna move that up to here, lower that. But you know what, no, maybe we actually raise it up a little bit more because we obviously want it to be about the height. So we'll leave it at that height right there. This seems pretty good for the actual height. Okay, so from the very small amount of research that I've just done, this actually seems to be about right. So I'm gonna go with it, and if it's not right, well, who can I blame this on? I blame this on Timon because he exists, which means it's his fault. What we obviously want to do right here is get a bit of a floor under our block breaks. Maybe not that high up. What we are going to do is we're just going to sink it about halfway through the rail right here, I think. And we're just going to get this floor across here. Now, I don't actually know how I'm going to do this right here. I don't want to have this inside because I don't want to have this entire turn inside, and I feel like it'd be a bit weird to go inside and back out. So I'm going to bring this wall up as well, because what I want to do is along here, I want to also have some like banners and stuff, which kind of similar to 𝗦𝗵𝗂𝗻. I know all these references are coming from Alton Towers. If you're new to the channel, get used to it. Yeah, I'm thinking something like that, and then we'd have this over here, and a little one floor gift shop, which fits a bit more into this theme right here, connected into the castle, maybe a bit more Tudor-y style, closer to these sort of buildings, kind of, I guess. But regardless, I'm gonna get building here, and because this is obviously gonna take a while, and I'm not gonna really know what I'm doing, so there's no point in me explaining it, we're gonna do another little time lapse here. So without further ado, here's some lovely music, and let's get on with the time lapse.
It's Friday night and you are beautiful. The feeling is magic. I am so lucky to be with you. 'Cause when it's been a rough day and I stare at the walls surrounding me, I let go of my thoughts and I go with you.
Okay, so this may surprise you, but that was actually an hour worth of footage right there that you just watched. Just to get it to this stage right here, which to be honest, I'm quite happy with this so far. I mean, right now it's a lot of the same colored bricks, and it's a bit hard on the eye to look at, I'm not gonna lie, because it's a lot of stuff right now. Although you can see that we've started to get some stuff in like these little wooden scaffolding. And of course, we're gonna have tree branches, we're gonna have moss, we're gonna have these buildings have different things on them and other stuff rather than just this right now. But right now, I'm quite happy with this for how it is so far, because to be fair, I think it's a good start. I mean, this is going to take way longer than I thought, and I would really be surprised if we can get this finished by today. In fact, I'm pretty sure we aren't, because I've already been working on just this area here for about 2 hours now for this episode, so it's gonna take quite a while. But it has been a little bit since that last clip. It is in fact been about 3 months, which is quite a while, and it should not have been that long since the last clip, but I've just been really busy. But the plus side is that now I have a lot of inspiration for what I want to do with this build right here, and I know a lot of cool things and, you know, references and stuff that I can use and change to make this a lot better, which is something that I wouldn't have done really if I was just rushing it all and doing it in, you know, about a month or so. So firstly, someone recommended, which was quite a good idea, to actually basically slant this entire launch right here rather than having this really weird chain lift right here, which just wouldn't happen in real life, which I honestly think is quite a smart idea. Now, the only problem with that is, well, you may or may not have realized there is a catwalk here, which I'll have to completely redo, but I'm not that bothered about that, seeing as, well, yeah, this catwalk's a little bit outdated, and let's be honest, it's not the best. And second of all, well, there's water here, and, well, coasters can't go through water, so I need to somehow come up with a way to work out a way to make it so that it connects down at this point without it going through the water. So yeah, this one's going to be a bit difficult. I'm just going to have to keep on trying, honestly. It's not going to be the most exciting or fun experience of my life, I'm not going to lie, but we'll get there eventually, and hopefully we'll get something which makes more sense eventually, which by the looks of it, oh wait, I was going to say by the looks of it, it's not this one, but I've got it second. Yeah, I've pretty much got it second. Okay, that is fair enough to me, I guess. Okay, so I didn't expect it to be that easy, not gonna lie. So now what we're gonna do is just remove this launch right here and just basically connect it up. Let's just give it another ride and see how this goes. Pretty perfect as well. You know what? I am very happy with that change. That was a great change. Except from the fact that I now have to redo all of this. Yeah, that's not going to be fun. The only other thing that I can actually do right here to not have the lake get cut off is, I guess, make a bit of a trench here. But the problem is with Theme Park Tycoon 2's really awkward water system right here, don't know how possible that will be. It would be cool if we could manage it, but not sure how possible it'd be. I mean, there's no bad in trying, so I'm gonna try and we'll see how this goes. And I'll come back to you with either, you know, me being defeated or me have beaten it, I guess. So after a very, very long time of just messing around and trying to get this to basically work best as possible right here, this is what we've ended up with right here. And honestly, I think it looks pretty good right here. I'm quite happy with how this has turned out. It's obviously nowhere near finished yet. I still need to do a lot more work here to actually, you know, patch stuff like this up and obviously get a lot of this to actually be how it should be. I mean, it by no means is perfect, and yeah, definitely could be fixed in a lot of ways. So there's still quite a lot more to do right here, but I don't think we're honestly gonna have time in today's episode because I'm not sure how long this is gonna have gone by this point, but I'm sure it's a fair amount of time right here. But I think before we do end off right here, we probably should actually, you know, get this at least looking a little bit better on this side. So I think what we're gonna do is just end off here is actually get the facade of this done right here, and, you know, maybe get at the start of the gift shop in right here, just get these facades already, and then in the next episode we can actually, you know, add in all the details, fix all this mess around here, especially with our, you know, catwalk right here and stuff like that. So without further ado, let's get into probably the final time lapse of today's video. Guess I needed a home, but if I'm not mistaken, you were good on your own. And I know I was drunk enough, didn't know it would mess me up, yeah. Now I'm truly awakened up. Say you wanna talk again, but it's time I do this my way. I don't wanna be your friend. Think we hit our expiration date. I want you to feel the weight, feel the hate that I felt when we came to an end. You don't get to call me up, tell me that you need forgiveness. You're the one who called it off, broke my heart in just a minute. No, you don't get to call it love when it wasn't even close. No, it wasn't even close. I was young, dumb, and broken when I met you that night. Should've known you were something that would mess with my mind. But I won't put the blame on me. You're the one to be honestly, yeah. 'Cause you can handle emotions. Say you wanna talk again, but it's time to do this my way. I don't wanna be your friend. Think we hit our expiration date. I want you to feel the weight, feel the hate that I felt when we
to an end. You don't get to call me up, tell me that you need forgiveness. You're the one who called it off, broke my heart in just a minute. No, you don't get to call it love when it wasn't even close. No, it wasn't even close. You didn't even say goodbye. No, no. You didn't even hug it out. No, no. I don't light up the night. Don't. 'Cause it wasn't love. Now I know that you don't get to call me up, tell me that you need forgiveness. You're the one who called it off, broke my heart in just a minute. No, you don't get to call it love when it wasn't even close. No, it wasn't even close. No, it wasn't even close. I want to know you, but I don't know how. 'Cause every time I bump right into you, I get all tongue-tied. Want you to know me, but I'm way too shy. I can't just go around admitting that it's you I like. I wish that I had guts enough to flirt a little, but I'm too scared I'll fail. I wish that I could listen to the voice inside me, a voice that always says, give it a go, don't waste your time, 'cause you're running out. Give it a go and ask around, only takes one try, yeah. Even if she tells you no, then at least you know. So give it a go, give it a go. I just can't read you when you pass me by. Sometimes you look my way and say my name and I turn around, but when I see you, you just walk on by. It's like you wanna talk but get caught off by your own mind. I wish that I had guts enough to flirt a little, but I'm too scared I'll fail. I wish that I could listen to the voice inside me, a voice that always says, give it a go, don't waste your time, 'cause you're running out. Give it a go and ask around, only takes one try, yeah. Even if she tells you no, then at least you know. So give it a go, give it a go. Oh, oh. Give it a go, give it a go. I wish that I had guts enough to flirt a little, but I'm too scared I'll fail. I wish that I could listen to the voice inside me, a voice that always says, give it a go, don't waste your time, 'cause you're running out. Give it a go and ask around, only takes one try, yeah. Even if she tells you no, then at least you know. So give it a go, give it a go. Oh, oh.
Anyway guys, that's actually gonna end it off for today's episode, because it may not seem like it, but I've done like 10 hours of work in just this one video, making this right here, and it's been a lot of work. And well, just on top of that, all the editing, of which I've done most of it before actually recording this part and stuff like that, it has been a very long time. So please please do leave a like if you have enjoyed this video. It'd be really appreciated because I've put so much work into this video. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I'm going to try and do more of these in the future. Here's all the lovely channel members and supporters on the screen. Thank you all so much for supporting me. You're all very, very lovely for doing that. If you'd like to see more of these, please make sure to subscribe, like the video, and, you know, comment down below if you've enjoyed. You know, comment down below, whatever, say hello, whatever, I don't mind. But except from that, guys, I hope you all have a lovely day. Enjoy some cinematics real quick, and I will see you all in another video. Goodbye!